Hey guys, what's going on today? My name is Fat Matt, and I previously over the weekend I watched Venom 2. Now I've seen a lot of mixed opinions on this. My review is going to be spoiler free for the first couple minutes, but my raw reaction was I had a lot of fun. And as a child, I've always loved Spider-Man games and stories. There's two Spider-Man posters right there. Like, I've always loved pure Spider-Man content, and the video game's super addicted. Never in my life did I think I was going to see Carnage on the big screen, and I was really skeptical of this movie at first because I didn't even see the first Venom. I watched like the story recap, but nothing about it really pulled me in, and I wasn't really interested in Tom Hardy playing Venom or anything. But Venom 2 was incredible, and I'm telling you, I didn't even have to watch the first one to understand the dynamic between Venom and Tom Hardy, like the symbiote and him. At first, I thought it was really goofy how Venom literally talks in his head, so you hear like this deep voice monologue of what Venom's thinking. So Eddie Brock will be like, "Oh, I hate this," and Venom will be like, "No, you don't, you love it," and like they're going back and forth the whole movie. At first, it's like, all right, this is a little too goofy, but once it really gets into the rhythm, the jokes land, the comedy lands, and I just think this is like the perfect '90s superhero goofy movie. It's not like beautiful, and it's not gonna blow your socks off, but it's so fun and so absolutely ridiculous, and Woody Harrelson plays a perfect Carnage. Like, I actually can't believe how much I enjoyed his iteration of the character. I always saw like a movie version of Carnage being really menacing and terrifying, and okay, so here's the spoiler alert. When Carnage comes on screen and how he becomes Carnage is truly terrifying. He kills like probably close to, I don't know, maybe he kills like 10 to 20 people in that prison. He kills the warden and a bunch of security guards, but he's just menacing through people, eating them. And then they gave Carnage or Cletus a really weird backstory with the girl, and they gave him a love interest. I understand she had to be a part of the film because the whole part of the plot towards the end is Carnage has to hate Cletus, like they're not a match, like they hate each other, but he's still a badass symbiote. But anyway, girlfriend plot for Carnage was okay, but the dynamic between Eddie Brock and Cletus Cassidy in this movie is fantastic. They were essentially, Eddie was his only friend in life, but Cletus is like an actual deranged murderer, and he's schizophrenic, and he killed his mom and his grandma and got beat by his dad, and he went to like a foster home. But I just can't believe how much fun I had watching this movie. The climax was so fucking incredible, dude. The way they set up this third act, the end of the movie, you want to know what they do? They set up a wedding between Carnage and his soon-to-be wife, and they get like a father, like a priest, to fucking treat them to get married, and Carnage has Eddie Brock's love interest in a casket, and he's like, "Oh, we need Eddie to come here, and we're gonna fucking kill him," and it's just set up perfectly, and it takes place on a bell tower. You get Spider-Man 3 callbacks, and it honestly reminded me of the 80s Batman movie. I just got heavy, really goofy 90s superhero movie vibes. I just think it was really well done. Andy Serkis did awesome. Tom Hardy, great performance. Everybody, great performance all around. I really enjoyed this movie. I'm not going to sit here and objectively tell you it's a great movie, but when it comes to me loving superhero shit and goofy superhero shit, this is the movie that I needed from Venom 2. And the post-credit scene puts him in the MCU. The post-credit scene literally is Venom seeing Tom Holland on the Daily Bugle TV with J. Jonah Jameson, and he like licks the screen and he goes, "That's him." So he's gonna be in No Way Home. But anyway, Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 60%, IMDb gave it a 6.7, and Metacritic gave it a 47%. I think this is totally fair. Personally, I'm giving it like an 8 out of 10, and so like an 80%, but that's way too high. Don't listen to me. But the critics thought it was alright. I loved it, had a great time with it. I suggest seeing it. If you liked Venom 1, you'll love Venom 2. If you love Marvel shit, if you love goofy superhero stuff that doesn't take itself seriously at all, you'll love this movie. If you guys enjoyed today's video, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe. I'll see you next one. Peace out.